Welcome back. My name is Terry Dana Jakimak II. I am the Digital Painter, and this is the Digital Painter vidcast. We're working on day number 7 of my 30 days of creativity, and what you're watching here is just a quick speed sketch of a character that I decided to sketch this evening. Finished up getting a Christmas tree today and decided, you know what, I'm going to play a little bit in Photoshop and just do a little bit of character work. Now, I did this with Kyle's pencil brush and then a couple of his, actually just a single one of his new inking brushes. And one of the things that I've never been really good at, because in my profession as a theater designer, we've never really inked things. And so I thought this month, one of the things I wanted to work on, other than people, which I tend to design scenery and not costumes, I decided to work a little bit on inking. And I look back now, I really like him at this point in the pencil sketch and not as happy with my ink sketch, but you know, that's part of the process, right? Working on it, becoming better, trying to find your flaws and, you know, make changes as you continue through. This character is just kind of a random character with a weird nose, and that weird nose was on purpose. It wasn't, originally I was kind of doing an animal nose, and then I started playing with some other ideas. At one point I thought to myself, well, this guy could make a really good robot, because I'm a big fan of robots, but he ended up just staying as a guy with a jacket, and I don't know how to describe him. If you are doing the 30 days of creativity this month, I hope you are enjoying it and getting a chance to do what you want to do, whether it's sketch or paint, etc. I've got some new things in the works that I can't talk too much about, but once I can talk about those things, you will hear from me soon. Some very exciting stuff. That's my little bit of a teaser to warm you up, right? So this guy, it probably won't get any farther than what I did today. So I started out with a pencil sketch. Then I ended up doing a blue line sketch over that. What I really should have done is probably a couple more sketches over top of it. I like to do multiple sketches to kind of see where my drawing is going to, because again, I'm not a big fan of how his chin turned out, and his nose is smaller than originally designed. Really kind of like the jacket, and once I started getting some of the shading and with the blue line, was really happy with where he was going, but never did become quite enamored with how the nose looked, even as I went into the ink. And you see there I got a little dark on the left hand side in the eye. We're going to fix that here in a second with some eraser. And then my eyes were uneven, drove me crazy for probably a good 15 minutes as I was working on other stuff and kept peeking back up there going, why are his eyes like that? So I switch over. This is where I grabbed the ink. I tested out several ink pens just to see what I wanted to do, and this is the one I ended up with. It's a pretty good pen, you know. For inking digitally. Digital inking is a bit different than doing it manually, but I think he came out okay. Again, not hugely happy, but then again, I don't ink a lot, and I'm going to continue working on my inking over these 30 days. But it was a lot of fun, and that's one of the things that I'm doing in this, is that I'm trying to make it as enjoyable as possible for me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out www.thedigitalpainter.com. Visit, say hi, and there will be another image tomorrow evening. Take care.